era nteekwa kutya ate mu kutya nengezaako njiyo obubadi kati kano ke kamu ku bubadi obwo Mwami Museveni bwagezaako okuyiiya okutusala ebyaffe nga people power okutusala speed naye ffe tugamba nti tewali okubuusabuusa akakofiira ka UPDF n'aka people power. Obukofiira obwa UPDF kuliko badge akabonero yite logo eya UPDF. Obukofiira obwaffe obwa people power kuliko badge yite logo eya people power. Era bannayuganda bazze nga bajejjumbira nga buli munnayuganda awulira nti akooye embeera embi, akooye akakanja, akooye fugabbi, ng'ayagala okulaba enkyukakyuka mu nsi yattu eno, bazze nga babwambala. Ate nga babwambala mu moduli ez'enjawulo. Waliwo abambala obumu obulinga Chairman Nyanzi kayambadde nga kaliko badge nga yawulira ya kano gwe Kampala mpulira ndi people power ndi Musaayi. Waliwo abambala kati ngeya Honorable Kamwa elinga ya Museveni yatera okwambala n'ateekako badge ya people power ne kala kakala ndoza ka volume keeko tetujja kwongera n'awulira nga Musaayi ye people power emuli munda. Bannayuganda twongera obbawa amaanyi nti enkofiira muzambala temulina tteeka lyemumenya. Wena enkofiira eno tewali kuguza kuseno ya people power si ya UPDF muzambale. N'abazze nga bambala ez'enjawulo nga muteekako zibaati abamu babeera nekuzitako zinaki muzambale akitegedde kubira mukaba mu ngalo. So obukofiira obwa people power mubwambale eza UPDF temuzambala kuba eza UPDF buli omwazi manyi bwe zifaanana n'eza people power tuzambale kati n'okusingirawo ddala. Bannayuganda tubakubiriza tetubeera batiitiizi. Omuntu omutiitiizi kati atandise okweyolesa kubanga buli kikolo kyakola buli bubadi bwayiya ng'olabira ddala omusajja omutiitiizi. Ffe kyetugenda okukola kusonga mbere kubanga tuli bamenyi b'amateeka era bannayuganda tuzze nga tubakunga tubagamba bannaaye tugoberere amateeka, temukuba bantu, temuyomba n'abantu, era bannaffe abakola ebikolwa ebyo tuzze nga tubakakanya tugamba bannange si bwe kitibwe twagala okutwala obuyinza. So tweyongere okukola bye tubadde tukola ffe nga bannayuganda mu mirembe. Abagala people power abali eyo tubeeyanza mweyongere okwejjubira ekintu kino kubanga teri tteeka na limu emumenya. Tweyanze ebyo. Ngenda kuyita I'm going to invite Uganda's incoming president to address you good people on this matter.
Thank you very much, Comrade Joel. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we welcome you to this presser. Joel has more or less put everything in his communication. I just want to emphasize his words, that this is not a UPDF beret. This is a people power beret. We know that President Museveni is using all institutions to abuse and break the law. And this is evident in everything that he does. Now he's doing ridiculous things, but we all know that this is panic. The panic after realizing that Ugandans are actually eye-open. So we want to encourage all of you to continue wearing the red beret because this is not a UPDF gear. Please don't put on the army cap. Just put on the people power beret. And also, this also gives us opportunity to encourage other people that were not wearing berets. You see, back in time when President Museveni heard about Chagulanyi and some other young men and women that we work with, he tried to block us from accessing other parts of the country, thinking that people power is us. People power is not me, people power is not just us. People power is the millions upon millions of Ugandans that want change. In the same way, he is trying to block people from wearing the beret. He thinks it's about the beret. It is not. This is a symbolization of the desire for change, but not everybody is wearing the beret. As you can see, the Honorable Mbate Kama has the Museveni hat, but in a people power style. As you can see, Chairman Nyanzi and a few other comrades that don't have the beret use what they have to communicate what they want to communicate. So please go ahead, even if you're not putting on a beret, put on anything red, put on any red top that you have, because people will get the communication. You want to communicate without causing any chaos, without fighting with anybody. So if you're out there, we know that many of our people, one, don't have access to the berets, and two, some of them are actually intimidated. So want to encourage you to use any possible means to communicate. Now, Museveni and his regime has more or less encouraged people to wear other options. So if you have a red hat, if you have a red baseball, if you have a red katambala, please put on that red. We will actually soon, we're discussing with the team, we'll soon come out to announce a day when we will all be wearing red all over the country, because we want to kumotamia this kind of thing that is trying to do. You'll assist me with the kotamia.
It's called tamiation.
So, Ugandans should know that you're not committing any crime by putting on the red beret or wearing any red top that you have. Put on anything red that you can access, be it a beret, be it a hat, be it a bandana, be it a headgear, anything that you can wear, not only on your head but on your body. Let us be red. Let us make them regret ever trying to stop us from dressing the way we want to dress. And in Luganda, ebigambo ebisinga muganda wange Joel Senyonyi abyogedde, njagala just kukatiriza kukyayogedde nti enenkofira si yamaje. Enenkofira tujambalanga aba people power, era tujambalanga akabonero akawakanya okunyigirizibwa, akawakanya efuga B, akawakanya obwenne kyemalira, era akabonero akayayanira enkyukakyuka. So tebabatiisatiisa bwe yambala enenkofira oba tolina musango gwokoze. Mujja kimanya nti Museveni ye obutiitiizi bw'alina takyebaka. Akeera ku makya n'agamba kati mbayimiriza nti aba people power, kubanga webagamba tosobola kuyimiriza kirowoozo nga kiguddeyo mu kiseera kyakyo kyennyini. Munajjukira gye buvuddeko yagezaako okulemesa Honorable Kyagulanyi n'abakulembeze ba people power abamu okugenda mitundu ebimu nga Karamoja oba n'ogenda mikolo, naye nga yeerabidde nti people power si yeffe, si yenze ate si be bano bokka be tuli nabo, wabula people power yenjogera oba yendowooza ekiikirira Abannayuganda bonna abakoye kunyigirizibwa abaagala enkyukakyuka. Kale nno mu mulundi guno okugezaako okutuyimiriza okwambala enkofiira eno, twagala okukunga Abannayuganda bonna batwegatteko, Museveni ne gavumenti ye tubibatamye. Tubakunga mwambale buli nkofiira emmyufu gye mutuukako, buli lugoye olumyufu lwe mutuukako. Bangi nnyo be tuyitako baagala sitayire eno, naye tubakunga ti n'ayina topi eya bulijjo, n'ayina akakofiira bwe kati nga ka chairman Nyanzi, n'ayina enkofiira ng'eno eya President Museveni. Muzambale zonna kasiteba nga myufu, akatambaala gwe maama akola mu katale kasibe, gwe kuswabu musiraamu nga tolina bwono yambala bere, kuba entalabuse emyufu. Gwe maama ali mu katale oyagala gwesiba katambaala weesibe kamyufu, ayambala t-shirt yambala myufu. Tumyuse eggwanga nowa boda boda ayina element naye funa element myufu. Twegadde ffenna nga Bannayuganda tutamye Museveni eneeyisa eyo, tumutamye okuvaayo okuwera ennyambala yaffe, kuba tumanyi tetumana musango gwe tukoze. Kino bwe tunakikola kijja kwongera Bannayuganda bonna amaanyi. Tulina n'enteekateeka nga ttiimu gye tuli mu kwogerako, gye bujja tujja kuvaayo tubategeeza olunaku lwe tujja okusalawo okwambalanga ebimyufu, okwambalanga red top, owa boda oyambala element myufu, ow'enkofiira buli omu gy'otuukako oyambala ebimyufu, tubimutamye kuba tukulina musango gwe tubasikoze. Sebo webale nnyo, webalire ddala.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. No, it's okay. Tujja kulaga nga tumaze, waliwo abaze n'obukofiira obw'enjawulo, waliwo ne helmet gyenda bali yakabye. Nazo tujja zoolesa, tujja kuba n'omwoleso. Kati I'll request Chaliwa Muzeeyi oli ayambadde enkofiira ya Muzeeyi, naye atutabbiremu nga yabagamba.
Okay. Good afternoon to you all. First and foremost, we've just come here to show Ugandans that you shouldn't be cowards President Museveni is thinking that if you stop us from putting on the red berets of this type, you would have stopped us from supporting people power. You can take away the beret, but you cannot distance us from having passion for people power. And for that reason, from today, I've decided that I can put on like him. I can even try to change the eyes like him. But when I'm with people power, when I believe in people power, so I call upon Ugandans that now we are changing a new style. Actually, with effect from today, I will even change red. I will start putting on a yellow one, then putting on a logo of people power, and I see if they are going to charge me that maybe I'm annoying the person of the president. Now I want to change. So I call upon Ugandans, not only red berets or capes and what. Whether it is yellow, you just get a badge, put it there. People power. It is big enough to tell them that we want change. We are fed up. Lastly, I think they are almost stopping us from buying even green Prados and Hiluxes. Because it is the color being used by UPDF. But if you have a Toyota Kuruga, I also buy a Kuruga. Does it mean that I've bought your Kuruga? They have different number plates. Their UPDF beret is different from ours. We have a logo and that one is enough. Banna Uganda mwina abatulaba. Okuva olunaku olwaleero nsazeewo nja kubanga nyambala enkofiira ngeza muzeeyi president kubanga nze ndi wa NRM naye nzikiririza mu people power. Era n'amaaso nja kugezaako gakyusakyusa nga bw'atera nnyo okukola. Kakati bwe mubanga bw'aba alowooza nti okunzijjako enkofiira kijja kuba kinkyusizza omutima, kijja kubanga kikyusizza emitima gy'Abannayuganda tayambadde red beret, tekijja kukola. Era nsazeewo ngenda kugula ne za yero naye ng'okugiteeka ku mutwe ya yero nga nteekako badge eyaffe ya people power. Nolwekyo Bannayuganda mwenna mbasaba temutya, gula kyonna ekisoboka ne bwebeera ya black giteekeko badge. Tujja kumaliriza nga tuweereza obubaka nti abantu people power, yes twagala buyinza era people power etuli mu musaayi. Bannange temutulemesa. Tolowooza nti bw'oba olina emmoloka ya Prado nange mbwateekamu ne ngula Prado kiba kitegeeza nguze emmotoka yo. Ekitwawula erina okuba namba plate. Namba plate oba akabonero akalagira ddala eya UPDF beret oba enkofiira kwe kali eyaffe ya njawulo. Nolwekyo temutusoomooza nnyo naye tujja sigala nga tulina amaanyi. People power, our power, our power, people power.
So I request our colleague Flavia to say something, then we'll come. Flavia is the head of the Women's League of People Power.
Thank you very much, Joel. And I want to appreciate all the media houses that are here. Thank you for taking time to come to listen to our message, which I know is going to go around the world, encouraging so many people, Ugandans and non-Ugandans, to be firm and to stand in solidarity with us in the times when we feel that life is difficult and when the laws have become so repressive for Ugandans to participate effectively and freely. I know that wearing this people power beret, the red one, because I wear it everywhere I go, it does not only identify you as a Ugandan, but it also identifies you as a people power supporter. And it is not the beret that's just a symbol. The beret is
So
sorry about that. We're just trying to make sure that our lawyers come. I mean lawyers come. But this time, lawyers. I'm also in law school, so it's very important that they add value to this discussion. All right, let's just settle down, please, quickly.
So as I was saying, this spirit is a symbol of hope to so many people. And most prominently, it's a symbol of hope for so many Ugandan women, young and old, who cannot effectively participate in the democratic processes of our country. They are afraid to come to rallies because of the difficult conditions in which they have seen so many women being handled by the police and the military. They are afraid to go on media houses to speak because of the conditions we keep seeing. They are afraid for their lives and for their families. So I know young women and old women that are out there. The only thing that gives them hope and the only thing that keeps them firm in their belief of change is this red beret. Whenever they wear this red beret, or whenever they wear their red bandanas, or their red gomeses, or anything red, for them it is a walk of faith. A walk of faith indicating that at long last Uganda is about to give back to the hope, to the change, to the so desired change of governance that we need in this country. So I encourage all of you out there, especially the women, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to wear your red berets. Do not be afraid to wear your red dresses. Do not be afraid to wear your red bitenji or anything that you're proud of, because this is just a dress code. It is an attire symbolizing hope and people power, the change that is about to be given birth to in Uganda. So I encourage you all to come out and stand out and proudly do that. Mu Uganda, jagala okwebaza bannayuganda mwenna, naddala abakyala n'abawala abatwala obudde okwambala enkofiira yaffe n'emmyufu. Nkimanyi temujambala kubanga mwagala kwolesa mwoleso gwa byambalo, wabula mujambala nga mugikiririzaamu era nga mumanyi kyetegeeza. Etegeeza nti otambula n'omugendo oba n'enzikiriza ya people power mu Uganda. Eno enkofiira tetujambala bwambazi, wabula etuwa essuubi. Buli muntu agitunuulira n'abeera nayo ku mutwe, kabonero akakulaga nti gy'olaga olabayo era ogenda tutuukayo. Abakyala basinga batya okubeera ku nkuŋŋaana z'ebyobufuzi, kubanga olw'engeri gye tuzze tulaba gavumenti eno ng'eyitira mu bitongole bya poliisi n'amagye, engeri gye bikwatamu abakyala. Tulina abakyala bangi abafiiriddwa abaana, abalala bafiiriddwa ebitundu byabwe ebibafuula abakyala mu ngeri gye bakwatirwamu n'amagye. So ye bw'aba tasobodde kujjayo, bw'aba tasobodde kujja mu lukuŋŋaana oba ku TV oba ku radio kwogera ku people power, ekimu ku bisobola omuzzaamu amaanyi ke kabonero kano ke twambala nga tuyitira ku nkofiira eno emmyufu. N'olwekyo mbakubiriza mwenna abadde balooza temukyasobola kujambala, tubazzaamu amaanyi leero ttiimu eri wano ti kasita mubanga temwambadde enkofiira y'amagye, kabonero k'amagye, kalaazi endala zonna naddala emmyufu eyaffe gye tutambulirako abatukofa musobola okujambala, ebajjukizenga nti Uganda eri lubuto era essaawa yonna egenda kusaala omwana gwe bayita people power mu ggwanga muno. Mwebale nnyo mwebalira people power, people power.
Okay, let's come this side. Uganda eri lubuto. Right, so we'll hear from the Honorable Frederik Enanga, Sajja wa NRM, naye omutegeevu ennyo, omubuufu.
Njagala okwebaza I want to thank the press. My name is Frederik Enanga, Member of Parliament, Kasanda North. We have always been telling Uganda that this army, although it is called Uganda People's Defense Forces, it is actually Museveni Defense Forces. An army which is defending the people who do not have come out with such a pronouncement. They gazetted their beret yesterday, They came up with an announcement today that we've banned all the red berets. That's not for an army that respects the people it serves. That's an army that acts as a machinery to defend the regime. That's why for me I no longer call them UPDF. I no longer call them Uganda People's Defense Forces. I call them Museveni Defense Forces. Because they will come out quick to defend anything about Museveni. They know now we are constitutionally, their responsibility is to protect Ugandans. All of us, irrespective of what we believe in. Unfortunately, on many occasions, in all elections, in everything that they do, they are showing us that their mission is one, not Ugandans, but Museveni and his regime. And this is what we want to condemn. Any people-led army would have respected the beret they found on people wearing. We started donning these berets in 2017. They did their gazette yesterday. They would have begun by accepting and say, we have found some people putting on berets. We respect them, go ahead. But kindly know that our beret has these marks. As the law provides, the law never provides any color. The law talks about marks and those things that identify UPDF. We kindly request you to follow the Constitution as UPDF. You are supposed to follow the Constitution, not to follow your emotions and your mission of defending Mr. Museveni. This is Uganda, and this Uganda is for all of us. Those who love Museveni and those who don't love him. I want to say and encourage our supporters in People Power. Do not be derailed. If they want, let them come for us. To show that they are not fearful. Let them come for us. Let them come for Samba. Who is putting on this beret? Don't look for the young men out there. You look for us. Because we are here telling these young men to put on this what? This beret. Kindly young men, young ladies, and every Ugandan who wants change, do not accept. We are not going to accept. We shall continue putting on the beret because we know this one is not the UPDF beret. This beret which I'm putting on is not the UPDF beret. So all the generals must try to learn and identify. For us, what identifies us is not the color red. What makes this beret a People Power beret is not the color red. What identifies our beret is the badge it carries. Anybody can put on the beret, and we can put on any color. So we want to call upon UPDF to respect Ugandans, and you know you're here to serve the people of Uganda. Uganda. Njagala okutwala omukisa guno okutegeeza bannayuganda ndowooza kano kabonero kabadde ka lwatu nnyo akalaga nti ejje lino si lyaffe lya bannayuganda nga bwe kiragibwa mu ssemateeka w'eggwanga. Kuba ssemateeka w'eggwanga agamba nti ejje ly'eggwanga linaakuumanga bannayuganda bonna nga terifuddeyo ku ndowooza zaabwe. Naye ejje lino buli lukya lyongera okutulaga nti missoni lyalyo yakukuuma mwami Museveni n'abatufuga mu buyinza. Kubanga singa lyabadde ejje eriwa ekitiibwa bannayuganda lyalitegedde nti bwe tugendedde okugazetingira bere zino oba enkofiira zino tuyina ze tusanzewo bannayuganda nga bambala era baali badde baziwa ekitiibwa ne bagamba nti abannayuganda mututegeere bulungi ekituteesezaawo eno emyufu tetugenderedde kulwanagana na People Power naye eyaffe munaagitegeerera ku bino wammanga. Kyebakoze kyatulaze nti ekigendererwa kyabwe sikyabadde nakyakugazeti nga nkofiira za UPDF. Kyatulaze nti ekigendererwa kyabwe kibadde kyakulwanagana na People Power. Singa tekyabadde kyakulwanagana na People Power baali badde balaga obubonero ki obwawula enkofiira yaabwe ku nkofiira zonna emyufu bannayuganda zebakola ki zebambala. Twagala okutegeeza bannayuganda naddala abagureta mu bende b'enkomandinga mu People Power nti zino bere zaffe tolina tteeka lyoba omenye etteeka 160 eryogerwako mu ssemateeka ligamba nti abo tebalina kukozesa bubonero bwa UPDF. Kuno tekuli kabonero kaki ka UPDF. Mu tteeka temulimu gamba temukozesenga kala za UPDF. Ekyo tekikola ki tekirimu. So twagala okubategeeza literi tteeka limenyebwa muntu yenna kwambala nkofiira eno. Enkofiira eyaffe ekijawula ku nkofiira zonna. Kubanga omulala enkya UPC naye esobola ovaayo negamba kale eno yaffe niyo nefulumya bere. Ekigenda okwawula eyaffe ku ya UPC ye logo eno yetuyinako. N'aba UPDF tetubadde tubasaba bakole ekyo batulage okwawukana neza people power eyaffe eyawukana bweti. Simple. Olwo notutegeera tejje wano ejje lino liriwo okulwa bannayuganda. Ne buli nasigala nga likola ebintu ebitulaga litwongera amaanyi kulaba nga tulwanira eggwanga lyaffe n'okulaba nga eggwanga lino litereera liddeyo ku nfuga ey'abannayuganda. People power, our power.
People power. Thank you, Honorable Samba. We have a number of lawyers. We have Council Benjamin Katana, Council Shamim Malende, Council Tony Wameli. It's okay. But we are going to request Council Asman Vasari to represent the team. Since he's the one who has 2 wives, let's have one. You have stamina to represent. That will be 2 or 3. So far. All right.
Okay. First of all, I want to emphasize. I want to apologize. I should have been here too. I'm really sorry. The matter being discussed is very important. But we also think that it is really being blown out of proportion. Nobody, nobody has banned people power Red Beret. And the reason is that nobody has authority to ban a Red Beret being won by people power. Now, if by the statements of the army spokesperson or the Gazette, an impression was created that the Red Beret we are wearing has been banned, I think it's a very wrong impression. So there is no ban. I want to begin from that premise. Number 2, to emphasize what the UPDF Act says, Section 160. Section 160 of the UPDF Act directs the minister in charge of defense to gazette a mark or marks, which if gazetted and placed upon any clothing, vessel or vehicle, makes it an offense because it is military property. So, what the minister can do is to say the following marks are a UPDF property, a state property, and should never or cannot be used on any cloth, any vehicle, any vessel. That's what Section 160 says. Now, the Gazette came out, and that Gazette has various classifications and designs and decorations. Now, in the decorations on the berets, the one which is maroon, the one which is blue, and the one which is red, the insignia on those berets is of a coat of arms. That means if you are not a military person, and you wear a blue beret, a red beret, or maroon beret with a coat of arms, you are committing an offense. Now, if you wear a beret, whether blue or yellow or white or pink, but has something different, and it is not a coat of arms, you are not committing an offense. Now, are people power berets perceived to be UPDF headgear? No. Why? Because the people power berets don't bear a coat of arms anywhere. They bear a symbol of people power, which is a raised fist. Now, even if you put on a yellow beret and it has a coat of arms, you will be breaking the law. Why? Because that coat of arms is now what distinguishes a UPDF beret from other berets. And we're going to give a very simple example. What distinguishes one car from the other is the number plate. If a vehicle is involved in an accident, nobody first begins by asking how many tires it has, or its color, or the type. The first question will be, what was the number plate? So what distinguishes a UPDF beret from a people power beret is that coat of arms. Therefore, we want to state without fear of contradiction that nobody has banned people power berets because nobody has powers under the law to do so. That is what section 160 is all about. Now, why do we have a fear, or why do we have this discussion? Because historically, government has made laws, deliberately misinterpreted them to oppress the wananchi. When this government came to power in 1986, the first law they made was legal notice number 1. What did it do? Banning political parties. Subsequently, you are aware, the late Attorney General Peter Nyombi, those of us who were activists at that time, we formed the F4C as a pressure group, they banned it. We formed the 4GC, they banned it. Dr. Rugunda, when he was Minister for Internal Affairs, banned the holding of activities in the Central Business District. So we are aware that historically, this government has used the law to suffocate groups, to suffocate politicians, and to do all sorts of things. We have, for example, now the Public Order Management Act. Every police officer has their own interpretation. If my brother Bobi wants to sing, some small police officer will interpret it to mean that he has to get permission from him. And if that law doesn't say so, so everybody now has their own interpretation. That is now the worry. Now, you can ban these berets. Tomorrow we are going to tell people to paint their heads red. Are you going to cut them off? Are you going to do that? If we want people to paint their heads red. You are not the first people to ban. In 1960, the apartheid regime banned the ANC. They formed the Spear of the Nation. Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Ahmed Kathrada, Nelson Mandela, that group. So I think what we needed to do going forward are two things. One, at the level of Parliament, and my colleagues who are in Parliament here, we are going to ask the Minister to clarify which berets were banned. Okay? Now, if we are not satisfied with the explanation, we will go to court. But this going to court we are talking about will not be omnibus. Whoever arrests a person wearing a people power beret, that person who has effected the arrest is the one we are going to sue. So we want to call upon our people, wherever they are. Anybody arrests you, let that person come to court and tell the court that this beret here with the people power symbol is similar to this UPDF beret with the coat of arms. Let court say so. If the court says so, okay, we will listen. But we will not listen to statements of people who are making pedestrian arguments without even reading what section 160 says. So we want to make this very clear, and through you, the press, because we've been receiving calls throughout the country, people asking whether we should put on berets or not. Fortunately, the gazette is out. The berets, all of you are putting them on. These people of the media are going to show us. We will wait tomorrow to be summoned before the court martial, okay? Because by virtue of what you are saying, all of us here are criminals. By virtue of that gazette, all of us here are criminals. But we are saying, no, we are not criminals. So we thought it better to put that discussion in that context. And let me also make a call to Ugandans and Wananchi out there. Please, do not put on berets with the coat of arms. We want to respect that gazette. So you have a beret that has a coat of arms, don't put it on. But you see, in lawmaking, there is what we call mischief. Now, the question we are asking, is UPDF suggesting that they've been confusing Bobi Wine with them? Is that what they are suggesting? That by seeing Bobi Wine with the red beret, they are confusing him for being a military officer? So what mischief is being corrected with this gazette? What has been the problem in the law that necessitates this gazette now? Because in lawmaking, that's very important. We ask, what is the mischief? What is the problem that you seek to address? Now, in this respect, the only problem can only be political, not another problem. So nobody has been confusing us that by looking at Malende or Hilderman here or Mubiru there, you are saying maybe perhaps Hilderman could be General Kaibura. Okay? Therefore, because of that confusion, okay? Because of the confusion, this beret should not be there because people are going to Hilderman, confusing him to be General Kaibura. Okay? So what mischief is being addressed with this statutory, with this gazette? So I think we need to understand it from that context. And we want to give people all the hope and confidence that you break no law by wearing a red beret with the People Power slogan, by wearing anything red or any color that has no coat of arms, moreover in the front, as the gazette shows. Now, even NRM, by the way, they are red berets, because, yellow, it does not save them. If you wear a yellow beret, you are NRM or an activist, and you're wearing a yellow beret, and that yellow beret has a coat of arms inscribed on it, you are committing an offense. Because I have seen excitement elsewhere saying that, you see, okay, we have dealt with them. They are also not safe. Okay? So I think we really needed to give that information for the public to know and the public to understand. Okay? Basebo ne Manya, twagala kuddamu kukakasa nti tebana wera nkofiira mmyufu za People Power. Kuba teri muntu yenna mu mateeka alina buyinza buwera nkofiira za People Power. Ekyafulumiziddwa amagye kibadde kyesigama ku kawaayiro 16 mu tteeka erifuga amagye Parliament lye yayisa mu mwaka ogw'2025. Akawaayiro ako 16 kagamba nti minisita akwasaganya ensonga z'amagye ajja kulaganga eggwanga obubonero, akabonero oba obubonero, nga akabonero ako oba obubonero obwo bwe bulabika ku nkofiira yonna oba ku kyambalo kyonna oba ku kidduka kyonna, kiba kitegeeza nti ekyambalo ekyo oba ekidduka ekyo oba enkofiira eyo kintu ky'amagye era kya ggwanga. Era kiba kitegeeza nti okukyambala oba okukikozesa nga tofunye lukusa kiba kimenya amateeka. Kakati obubonero obwo buki? Bwe babadde bafulumya ekiragiro batulaze enkofiira n'obubonero oba akabonero akaliko. Akabonero akaliko ke bayita coat of arms. Kakati gundi eyo eriko bagita butya eshield. Kuliko engabo, kuliko ne crane, ekinyonyi ky'eggwanga, ŋŋaali, eyo ŋŋaali. So akabonero kamanyikiddwa. Naw kiba kitegeeza nti omenya etteeka bw'oyambala enkofiira ng'eriko akabonero ako ak'engabo n'eŋŋaali nga bwe baazitulase. Bw'oyambala ekintu kyonna oba enkofiira yonna etaliiko obubonero obwo obwa ŋŋaali n'engabo oba tomenya etteeka. N'olwekyo twagala kukakasa nakuzaamu maanyi nasuubi abantu baffe nti enkofiira zaffe emyufu eza People Power tezinawerebwa kuba teri alina buyinza kuziwera. Enkofiira zaffe ziriko akabonero aka omukono nga kuli mu mapu ya Uganda. Kati kiba kitegeeza nti kaawukana ku kabonero UPDF ke yagambye nti ko kaako. Kati kiba kitegeeza nti bannayuganda baddembe ogenda mu maaso n'okwambala enkofiira za people power. Of course tukimanyi nti waliwo abantu abazze abini gavumenti eno eyina ebyafaayo okukozesa amateeka okugigiriza abagivuganya. Bwe yali yakajja mu buyinza 86 yaleetawo etteeka erikugira ebibiina by'obufuzi. Emabegako awo baleeta etteeka erigaana abantu okubeera n'enkuŋŋaana mu Kampala wakati. Twakolako wano ebibiina bibiri FOC ne FOGC ne babiwera. Naye yo si nkola ya wano yokka. Ne mu South Africa eyo abakabuulu bawera ebibiina ebyali byagala okuleeta enkyukakyuka. Bino byonna tubimanyi. Kakati kiki kye tuzaako? Nga tumaze okuwa abantu obukakafu nti tebamenye etteeka lyonna. Ku level ya parliament, fenga ababaka ba parliament, tujja kubuuza minisita mu parliament atunnyonnyola ki ekyawereddwa. Buli nkofiira ya red yawereddwa, buli kintu kya red kyawereddwa, oba eyo yokka eriko akabonero ak'eggwanga. Okusinziira ku kyanaaba atuzeemu kye tujja okusalawo okuzzaako. Naye nga ekyekooti nakyo kiri waggulu nnyo ku bye tuzzaako. Naye tugenda kikola tutya? Tetugenda kuwabira gavumenti, twagala kuwabira muntu kinnoomu. Abantu baffe abali buli akukwata ng'akusanze n'enkofiira ya people power n'akukwata, oyo mwennyini oyo gwe tugenda okuwabira. Abantu bamanye nti gwe omuntu kinnoomu, tetugenda kukkiriza kutyobola ddembe lyaffe nga tutunudde butunuzi. Kati abantu bakimanye eyo yonna gye muli, oba abali ewaffe Busoga, oba abali Arua, oba abaliwa, ffe mutukolere ekintu kimu. Oli bw'ajja okukwata nga awoza nti omenye etteeka, tuwe bimukwatako byokka. Ekooti ejja kumulamu. Kooti bw'enaasalawo nti mazima gennyini enkofiira ze mwambadde zifaanana n'ez'amagye, ekyo kye kya kooti tusobola okukiwuliriza. Naye opinioni z'abantu, omuntu n'ava eri oba avudde ku malwa oba avuddewa n'asalawo gamba nti kino kikkirizibwa kino tekikkirizibwa, ebyo tetugenda bikkiriza, tetugenda kubigondera. Abantu bateekeddwa okumanya obuyinza bwabwe bwe butandikira n'obuyinza bwe bukoma. N'olwekyo tennabeera muntu yenna awera nkofiira zaffe za people power. Bannayuganda bagende